Ed here. Today we're going to do a HIIT workout for people who are recovering from lower back pain. There's some common areas that get tight or stiff when people have lower back pain. So we've got the hips and the upper back. If you imagine the lower back is here, it's between this strong pelvis here and the strong shoulder girdle here. So we need to mobilize the shoulder girdle, mobilize the hips, get strength into the hips and get strength into the lower back. So this is a HIIT workout for people with lower back pain. Now, if you're actually got an acute episode of lower back pain, check out some of the other videos on my YouTube channel. Get yourself out of the acute episode and then do this to prevent it from coming back. All right, so what we're going to do 30 seconds of work and then 30 seconds of rest. The resting position is actually going to be a lower back stress position. This is what it looks like. You're going to be feet shoulder width apart, hinging through the hip, nice straight back, little bend in the knees. So not a huge bend, just a little bend in the knees. And you're going to put your hands out in front of you. You're going to put pressure in between your two hands to start contracting some of the muscles in your chest. First exercise is going to be squats. Then we've got boxing. Then we've got side planks, and I'll show you different variations of side planks. Last exercise is going to be a lateral lunge. So you're going out to the side like this, and you're going to take the hands in the same direction, and that really stresses the core. All right, should have done the warm-up, the HIIT warm-up. I've linked to that in below this video. Once you've done the HIIT warm-up, you're ready to go for this. All right, ready? First thing is squats, pretty self-explanatory. And go. So just going down, getting the mobility into your hips. If this is difficult for you, take your legs wide apart, no problems there. Hands out in front, feeling a nice movement through your hips. Nice movement to your knees and ankles, keeping your back relatively straight. Try not to tuck your butt too much. If you want to go further than 90 degrees, no problems. You can go as far as you want. Should be feeling just a little bit of work now into your hips. Okay. Second movement is boxing. But what we want to do in the boxing is get this rotation through the upper body, okay? So the lower back doesn't rotate very much, but the upper back does rotate more. But what we find is when we sit like this and we're getting all sort of tight, we're not getting that rotation through the back and it moves down to the lower back. Hence we get lower back pain. So you're standing nice and loose with your knees, arms here, start moving like this. Okay, where you go, 30 seconds. Feel yourself moving that upper body. Really get the rotation through your upper back. Feel your abs working on this. Okay, so my hips are relatively still. We're halfway. And I'm really kind of just pumping through the upper body. That's it. Good. Keep going. 5 seconds. That's good. All right, you should be feeling that in your core a little bit, in those muscles around your hips. Okay, next one is the side plank. So we all know kind of side planks. We've got the easiest version. It's going to be down like this on your knees. Okay, I'm holding up like this maybe, or here. Well, I'm going to go one foot in front of the other to here, and I'm going to let my hips drop down. I'm going to bring them back up. All right. And then at about 15 seconds, I'm going to change sides. All right, so we're going this down, up, just tiny little movements. This is again getting the core working, the obliques in this case, and they can help really strengthen and stabilize the pelvis. All right, and change sides. So I'm just going to simply just rock over to the other side. That's good. Okay, and rest. Now you might feel that in your wrists just a little bit. That's fine. Just turn your wrists around, get a little bit of stretch into your wrists, warm those up. It's an area that's commonly not warmed up. When you do things like yoga and that sort of stuff. So yeah, warm those wrists up, get ready for the next round. All right, lateral lunge. So we're stepping out to the side. We take the hands the same way, so the momentum is all going the same way. And that means this really has to work hard. Okay, I'm going to change at 15. Okay, so I'm stepping in, stepping out. It's like a Mexican wave. Get those hands up there. Well done. It's good. Again, this is really firing up those obliques. And they muscles the other side of the spine. They're called the paraspinal muscles. Okay, change sides. Good. You can bend that knee as much as you want. You can lean as far as you want. Good, and time. Okay, that's the first round. So you've got the exercises: squats, boxing, side planks, lateral lunges. Super simple. We don't want to overdo it when we're dealing with back pain. It's quite easy to flare things up. Good news is, if you're sore after this, you haven't really done anything to damage your spine. There's nothing here that's twisting or torquing it or putting too much pressure in it. So what's probably happened if it gets sore is you just have a little overreaction from the brain, who's looking down at the spine. It's saying what's going on, and it's probably just squats. It's probably just overreacting just a little bit. Okay, get those hands out in front of you. And this round we're going to actually go into the foundation position for the lower back pain as our rest, okay? That comes from Dr. Eric Goodman in the US. 5 seconds here with the squats. Okay, bend your knees slightly, hips back, weight on the heels so your toes can lift up, hands in front, hold this position. And this really fires up those back muscles. You'll feel it in between your shoulder blades and all the way up your back. Halfway. It's a bit windy out today. Stay there. My phone just got blown over. All right, we are into the boxing. Okay, remember, using the core, the obliques, to pull that core into, pull the arms forward into rotation. It's almost like you're pulling back with one hand whilst pushing with the other. So your shoulders should be going forwards. This is not just an arm movement. Okay, back into the foundation training. So your butt is back nice and straight. You feel it right in between your shoulder blades into your lower back. So all good. Press into your hands. You can put your hands flat like this, fingertips, whatever you want. Just press into your hands. Get some tension into your upper back and breathe. Next one is side planks. Go down to your side. What we're going to do now with these side planks is actually try and lift up that top leg if you can, okay? So we're in this position here. Really getting that, what they call the glute medius and minimus, working. Really lift those hips up. Try and get to that star shape as much as you can. Okay, change sides. And change. Back into the foundation position here. Rock into the heels, toes can come up, hands forward. Next one's a lateral lunge. I'm going to start going to the right, my right. This is good, guys. Keep going, keep breathing. 5 seconds. And change. Okay, so stepping out this way, hands going this way. Good. 15 seconds like this. Super simple. Try and lift the hands up to the ceiling as you come back to the middle here. Change sides. Two, one. Good. Back into the founder. So hips back. Shoulders forward, try and get a straight line between the top of your head and your lower back. You don't need to extend too much like this. That's good. Okay, after this we're going back to the squats again. We're going to go a bit deeper this time, okay? This is the last round, I think. Really push those hands together, 5 seconds. And then down, straight into the squats, that's good. Good, hands out to the front. Good, you can angle your feet out just a little bit with those squats to go a bit deeper if you want. Your butt right down. Of course, if it hurts your back, don't go quite so far. Halfway. That's good. Last one. Okay, back up. Found a position again. Here, here. This time I want you to just twist just a little bit. Just a few degrees. That's it. Keep your hips level, knees level. I'm gonna hold that for half. And then try to come back. And to the other side. That's it. Reach forward away with your hands. So your hands are going away from you, that way, and your butt's going that way, lengthening through the spine. And rest. Okay, next one. Boxing. Get those shoulders moving. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, then you work as fast as you can. That core should be firing. Every time a hand goes forward and back, that core is going to fire to make it happen. That's good. Keep going, guys. And then down to the side planks. This time I'm going to bend my knee. And we're going up into this position, down. Up into this position, down. That's good. Push your hips forward as well as back. Change sides. So I'm going to kind of a full star, and then I'm going back down, full star, back down, and change. Okay, back into the founder. This one, we're just going to go back to normal. Less bending my knees here a little bit. Less bending the knees, more work is done by your lower back. That's good. Keep going, guys. Really good. Feel that in your lower back. Okay, last one is the lateral lunge. Go as deep as you can now with this one. That's it. Really get that knee to bend. Ready to change and change. And time. All right, good work, guys. That was 3 rounds of the 4 exercises, all designed to strengthen your lower back. You've done a great job. You can keep going with this. You can do this again if you want, if you don't feel like that was enough. That's a great introduction to a HIIT workout for lower back pain.